I see people be real big on voting and shit like that. Not me. I mean, I could care less about voting. I don't give a fuck. People be like, Mario, why you ain't going out to vote? Because, motherfucker, my vote don't matter. Hell, when they was in the midst of legalizing weed, getting everybody out there to vote, I love weed, but did I go? Fuck no. I'm not about to go out there and stand in those packed ass racist motherfucking lines to vote for a motherfucking idiot. That'd just be time I can't get back. And I don't have time to waste like that in life, because life is really short. And I'm definitely not about to waste that time spending it on voting, standing in line voting for a motherfucker that's telling everybody to drink bleach. That goes to show you how dumb people are. They willing to stand in those long ass stupid motherfucking lines to vote for a motherfucker that told you to go drink bleach. I mean, shit, man, it is what it is. No votes for me, fuck that shit.
Two things. First of all, I want to send out a wake-up call to Black America. And secondly, I want to prove three things. First of all, is that are blacks in the predicament that we're in, and have we been in this predicament for 400 years because what's been told us, first of all, that it was by divine decree, or that it was genetically inherited, or was it really social engineering? And I went back and found out that it's primarily social engineering. That black folk in the predicament they're in because of social engineering. And what's happened to us all this time, Daryl, is that we've got locked into the lowest status of a no-win monopoly game. That means that we've had wealth in this country redistributed or mal-distributed based on skin color going from the lightest to the darkest. And the wealth has been skewed. So what happens in this country now is you got the white society controlling almost 100% of all the income, the wealth, the resources, the business, the corporations, the privileges, and all levels of government.
Y'all did this shit with Oscar Grant in 2009. Y'all did this same thing with Michael Brown in 2014. Now y'all doing it again? Like, if y'all think that motherfuckers really finna keep sitting here and not running into cops' house, not running into politicians' house, not running into judges' house and shooting them up or intimidating them, y'all got life fucked up. Shit finna get real active. And to be honest, if you on the other side of the right side, bro, fuck you, man. If you feel like anything I say is fucked up, or you feel that this shit is cool and blah 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 blah, nah, man, fuck that. This shit gonna stop, or this shit about to be a bloody ass war.
2 weeks ago, you were unable to have a funeral. If your mom, if your dad, if your grandma died, they couldn't have a funeral. And if you did try to have a funeral, you could have been arrested. You fast forward 2 weeks later, you turn on the television and there's a giant funeral, a giant memorial for George Floyd. Celebrities and politicians all there. The same people for the past couple months who were telling you if you were to go into a group of people, you could have died because of COVID-19. And here they sit at this giant funeral. A funeral in which George Floyd probably only knew 1/3 of the people actually there. A funeral in which became political. Al Sharpton was up there saying, we're going to take the White House. George Floyd's funeral became political. 2 to 3 days after that man was murdered, they told you to go vote. A week after that man was murdered, first day of primaries. And what did you do? You went out and voted. Blue, 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 just like the script told you to. Hashtag vote, 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 all over Instagram, all over Twitter. Everybody, vote, 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 vote. Why? Have you asked yourself why? What is voting going to do? We had a black president and this still happened. You think voting is going to solve racism? You're being used. You think they broadcasted George Floyd's funeral all to America because they wanted to show what a great person George Floyd was? Or do you think they broadcasted George Floyd's funeral because they wanted you to watch? So you would get angry, you would get sad, you would get mad, you would get frustrated, and you would go vote.